welcome everybody. Level in diecast, some Greenlight action. We got old school Greenlights today. Getting through some old school Mopars, some old school Greenlight Mopar stuff. They're muscle car garage from back in the day. Just a couple of random ones here. Most of these are going to be from series number 4. These are called stock and custom. They did a set of stock and custom ones. So I do have one particular set of stock and custom. The rest of them kind of in the mix or whatever. This one happens to be for Mopar. Of course, Mopar right there. 1971 Dodge Charger Super B in red, looking very, very fancy, looking very, very good. This is a different era of Greenlight's quality, by the way. So this is going to be significantly better than the stuff that we're seeing nowadays. This particular one is back from 2007. So these are quite old, comparatively speaking. Just comes with a little card in the inside, nothing particularly fancy. Tells you, of course, it's got an opening hood, but we already know it's got an opening hood. We'll get these out of here. There is our 71 Charger. Looks very, very good. Nice rally wheels on there. BF Goodrich radials. Does have your Scat Pack logo right there on the side. Looks good. It also has the nice Super B there on the front. Looks good. I really like those details. Matte black on the prints there. Looks good. Some very, very fine details on the hood. Really got to get close up in there. Looks pretty good though. Like all the details on this. Nice spoiler off the back. Muscle Car Garage Series 4. That's what the MCG4 stands for. And of course it is it's a Michigan plate right there. Just trying to get that to focus a little bit. Does have your Charger logo right there on the deck lid. Super, super small print. Just trying to get that in there. This looks very, very good though. And then of course there's your deets on the front. Again, a very different era of Greenlight quality. Significantly different Greenlight quality. Big, huge opening, gigantic hood right there. It doesn't open quite as far as I'd like it to. But you even have a little bit of print down on there. Some print on the valve covers. Print on the radiator area. Looks really, really good. That hood scoop is a separate piece. There's a separate plastic piece that's added on. So that looks really good as well. Base deets right here, 3035 is your base deets number. Deets on the bottom look pretty good. It is painted in a charcoal gray. And then they used to do this all the time where they put a green rivet print in there. Just some that Greenlight used to do. I don't think they do that at all anymore, but they used to do it all the time. All right, another one right here. This one is from series number 7. This is the custom 65 Dodge Coronet. This one looks super cool in white and purple. Not a huge fan of the chrome wheels, but I like the overall look of this one. So get this one cracked open. This gives you kind of an idea as far as stock and custom. The next one I have to show here, we have both the stock and custom versions. Now, these are just ones I picked up to add to the collection that I don't currently have. So I more than likely have the stock versions, just not the custom versions. This one looks pretty good. It is a plastic roof because they did do this casting as a convertible as well. But the details look very, very good. The details on the side look pretty good as well. It says Coronet on the side. Like the details. Prints are good. Quality's good. All the, attention to detail and stuff looks pretty good. Muscle Car Garage Series 7. That looks to be a North Carolina plate on that one. So, again, they don't really do plates, on the newer stuff anymore. Again, just green print right there on the rivet. You can tell it's just paint that they put on there. 594 is the number on this particular one, so nice low number. That one looks to have a little bit of debris on the wheel. Not a big deal. That can be cleaned off. Super, super simple. And then before I forget, there's under the hood. No additional prints on this one, but it does have a different color for the valve cover, which is nice. And of course, it opens and closes quite well as well. So we'll throw that guy right there. Definitely different styles right there. All right, another one from series number 4, your 66 Dodge Hemi Coronet convertible. The completely stock version of this particular model. I do have the custom model next too, so it's kind of a cool contrast. So we'll get this one cracked open. Get this out of there. There we go. So there is our factory. And of course, it has a 426 in there. It says 426 Hemi on the side. I think it says Hemi. That is pretty nice. The details are good. The white walls are a pretty good print on there as well. Kind of those Krager wheels. They look good. Not a huge fan of the Krager wheels. Like the Rally wheels much, much better. Muscle Car Garage Series 4 Michigan plates again. Probably all of Series 4 had Michigan plates. Interior is average. It's okay. A little bit of extra detail on there for the sun visors, which is nice. And then print on the front. Nice, crisp, clean, straight to the point, precise, all that good stuff like that. And of course, this has opening hood. There we go. That one actually opens up nice and big. The air cleaner's a little bit crooked. Just a little bit crooked, but not bad. But at least this one opens up pretty nicely, and then a little bit of black print in there for the radiator area. Hopefully this one will close now that I got it open so far. There we go. Chop, chop. Base deets right there, 3076 is the number. Again, there's your green painted rivet. Of course, all these bases are printed up, which is actually really, really nice. Greenlight doesn't print up all the bases that much anymore. All right, this is the custom version of that 66 Hemi Coronet in two-tone aqua, two different aqua colors. Very, very interesting color combination for this one. Not really feeling the color combination, but I do like the custom to it. Now, the custom stuff is pretty much just visual. I don't think there's going to be anything different under the hood, per se, but you know, a little bit different stuff in here. We get the packaging out of here. So much plastic all the time. Details on the side look average. Definitely has different wheels on there. The wheels look okay. They have a chrome ring on it with the color matching aqua. Two-toned on this one. Still has the 426 on the side. Prints on the front still look pretty good. And then details on the back. It's pretty much the exact same thing, just different color combination. A little bit of print for the center console, though, which is nice. It's a little bit different. It's not dramatic, but it's different enough. That little bit of silver print. And then, of course, the exact same details underneath the hood. Nothing fancy with that. Even the exact same, a little bit of a crooked air cleaner on there. But it is a separate piece. And then there is your base deets. 2174 is, of course, the number. So stock and custom right there. Stock and custom. Now I have a 2-pack as well. They used to do these 2-packs. They were themed. They were always themed. This one happens to be a Hemi themed 2-pack. There is the 2-packs that they've done in the past. Camaros, Shelbys, of course, Charger Daytonas, Corvettes, Mustangs, and of course this one right here with the sticker, which means there may have been something behind that it replaced. I don't know if we can get the sticker off. Nope, the sticker doesn't want to come off. Just figured I might be able to look at the sticker and see what could have got replaced, because sometimes, I'm just being a little nosy like that. A little bit of tape on the top. We'll get the tape cut. Get the package out of here. I'm not going to keep the package. This one comes with 71 Hemi Cuda convertible and a 66 Hemi Coronet. So a lot of Coronets in this particular mix, just kind of the way that it worked out. Get that over here. There is our Coronet in kind of a canary yellow, which looks really good. Really, really good. Black vinyl roof. Really like the details on this one. This one looks exceptionally well. Really, really like the details. Still a 426. Still has your Krager. Still has the white walls. Looking pretty nice. Details on the front look good. Prints look good. Just wipe it down just a little bit. Plate details on this one. It is a Florida plate. It says Hemi on the Florida plate, which is cool. And of course, still has the opening hood. Same exact details we've seen on everything else. Exact same color of block in there. And all that good stuff right there. 2606 is the base deets. And of course, they're green painted rivet. I kind of wish they still did that. I don't know why they stopped doing that. All right, moving on to our 71 Cuda. Details in the front look really, really good. There's a lot of involved print in this one. The air cleaner is separate from the hood, which is a really, really cool feature. Details on the side, those nice rally wheels, BF Goodrich radials. Again, the Hemi striping on the side looks very, very good. Florida plate on the back, Cuda. So, and these are exclusive to this pack, by the way, so these aren't available as singles, but if you wanted to get a convertible blue Hemi Cuda, this is where you got it. There is the shaker hood. Looks good. Details look pretty good. It is gray painted. I really like the look of that. And it sits perfectly fine in there. I mean, this is it. Like I said, this is when Greenlight had much, much better quality. 1175 is the base deets. So we'll throw that guy right there. Now we're going to move on to some newer Greenlights. I do have some of stuff that's not old school Mopars. This is the latest edition of Garbage Pail Kids. I do have a couple from this particular release. It doesn't show the release on the back, but here you go, 2025. And of course, this is series numero 7, 1976 Dodge B100 for Dish Grace. Yes, Dish Grace for Disgrace. Kind of a cool little play there. It does come with a card or sticker. It's one of the two. Man, these new blisters are so much thicker than the old ones to cut. So, get that out of here. Hopefully get this open. There we go. We'll get the Dodge out of there. And then, of course, right with it comes the trading card or sticker, one of the two. So this happens to be a sticker. So Greenlight Collectibles sticker for Series 7, number 4 of 6. It says Dish Grace. Always a funny ploy on the use of words and stuff like that. So we'll get our van out of here. Now this van was originally tooled up with this dish for Anchorman to be in Hollywood, Greenlight Hollywood. They did 2 different versions of that. So now we get a 3rd version right here for the Garbage Pail Kids TV, it says. Providing electrifying service since 1985. Very, very nice. A little bit of yellow print on the center hubs of the wheels. That one has a little bit of a issue with 2 of those dots. A little bit of the print in there. Print on the front looks good. It says Dodge. The prints are usually pretty good on this one. A little bit of a weird swirling, hypnotic kind of look to the satellite dish there on the top. And then the deets on the other side, that is part of the window piece inside right here. Just printed over for the van. And then there's your details on the back. Does have a ladder, which is a cool little detail. GPK on the back. And then your cool little Dodge symbol right there. Looking very, very good. Taillight's done up as well. But it's relatively average other than that. Base deets right there. 3448 is the number for this particular one. I don't think that one is going to fit. Ooh, look at that. It actually does. Oh, very nice. Barely. It barely fits in there. All right. The only Mopar I don't have in the whole entire video right here. This is your 77 Chevy Chevelle Malibu Classic. This is for Sawyer Anything. Sawyer Anything is the dude right there. So this one is a newer casting that I'm collecting. I started collecting basically these Malibu Chevelle / Monte Carlos, all these era-specific cars. Greenlight mixes it up for whatever use they want. So started collecting these ones. So get this one out of here. Always challenging with the plastic. So there we go. There is the trading card right there. It says The Crash on his t-shirt. So it's kind of cool. This one is number 5 of 6. So there you go. We'll get our Malibu Classic out of there. So this one is going to be very interesting. This one is going to look very, very similar to the Chase. See, it is a gray paint to it, so the Chase will be raw. And then there'll probably be a chrome gray for the Chase pieces. So that'd be pretty cool. There is a little bit of classic Malibu deco right there on the quarter panel. Does use steely wheels. Some extra pieces added on for the exhaust tips. I think that's pretty good. It looks okay. I mean, they tilt down like you'd expect. It's okay. GPK on the rear quarter panel just to make it, Garbage Pail Kids, of course. Details on the front has the quad stacked headlights. The bumper guard front end as well. The 2 push bars. There's a logo back there in the grill as well. Just can't see it because it's behind. And then details from the other side. It sits up a little bit high, which is accurate to the 1-to-1. GPK on the plates. And then that's pretty much it for the details on the back. This does have an opening hood. If I can get it to cooperate. It's very, very precarious. There we go. There we go. It does have a red painted block down in there. The surround is all painted up to match the car. I think it looks good. And then a black air cleaner. A lot of 3-dimensional space underneath there. So that looks really, really good. Just a very flush mount hood, which is always good to see. Base deets right here. This guy does have the ability for a trailer hitch. Doesn't have a trailer hitch on him, but he has the ability. And then let's see if this one is numbered. It is 5114. is the number for the Malibu. So put that in there. And I got one more Greenlight model because, of course, we got to have at least one more Greenlight model. This one happens to be a chase. So we already talked about the Greenlight Hollywood series, True Romance. We cracked open the regular of this, but I actually pulled the chase. There is your chase right there, 1982 Plymouth Grand Fury. Definitely one of my favorite castings that Greenlight does. This one happens to be the chase version, the chrome chase. So there's chrome chases and then there's raw chases. Chrome chases are supposed to be the more rare ones, and then the raw chases are just pretty prototypical green machines. So nothing particularly fancy. So I'm pretty happy that I found this one though, because it looks pretty nice. We'll get this slid out of there. Throw the plastic. Get our Grand Fury. It is chrome, as mentioned. It needs to be cleaned up just a little bit. There's a little bit of a residue on there from using the super glue and stuff to put the light bars and stuff on there, but it is very shiny. Looks very, very good. It is for the Detroit Police. It's got matching chrome hubs on there, which is really nice. Details on the front. Again, we've already talked about this model in general. Super, super shiny in the back. Says Plymouth on one side, and then Fury on the other side. Looks good. And then, of course, 14187 is the number for this particular chase, which is a very, very high number. But I don't know if the chases are individually numbered or if they're just part of the general run, because I think they're just part of the general run. So I think the whatever number you get is just the number you get. So there you go. There is a nice slew of Greenlights, a little bit older, a little bit newer, and then, of course, super brand new with some chrome chase in there. So drop a comment. Let me know what you think about that. Let me know what you think about Greenlight's quality back in the day versus quality now, and the dramatic change that's happened in the past 15 plus years. So anyways, appreciate every single one of you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to come back. More diecast content all the time. LMD. Peace.